welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Dogs will kick this away to get us going here. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the LSU Tigers offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
To throw, it's Watkins. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
A first down sack, a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on second and long. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Thompson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Design quarterback run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's 1st and goal.
Grab made by the tight end. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. 2nd and goal for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he's brought down there.
Well, a quick short throw here. Not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance. But they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
He keeps it on the design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
QATD is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Watkins. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Grab by the receiver.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Usually when a quarterback sneaks, the worst thing that could happen is he gets stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open. That's a big 4th down stop for this defense. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Watch out, go over. The back's got it. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. QB keeper all the way. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, the defense got out muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the 1st down.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Action fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Looking downfield, it's Watkins. Oh, the pass rush hits home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
They bring the punter onto the field now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. The offense is set up with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They're set now to try the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Watkins. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. With a 1st down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. The running back here on a direct snap. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The important third down play coming up. Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Receivers are bunched together. Back to throw. It's Watkins. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Touchdown, Georgia. They continue to roll up the score.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Watkins. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they'll give it to the back. A change of direction. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. It's a blitz look here from the defense. The The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. LSU getting set with a first and 10 now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looking to chuck it again. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Here's the target, and it's complete. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Back to pass. It's Watkins. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, LSU. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, up and good. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete. A defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one.
He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Play action here on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
This should be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line. And
he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's third down for the offense. To the air, it's Watkins. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Working clock with the ground game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
He's missed the PAT. Wow. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Looking downfield, it's Watkins. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, but he's up second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Breaking free at the 35. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Six propane! Six propane! 4!
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss.
Let's go! Let's go! Hey, hustle! Hustle!
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Watkins. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Checks this down to the running back.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. They look to throw it here on second down. This time a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.